Hello everybody, I'm making a video on power leveling versus solid building. As you can tell, this is my 30 that I really haven't gotten around to showing y'all a lot of, but we're going to just do a quick detour. As you can tell, my power level is low because I swapped out of my war gear into my build gear to kind of show the stats. But for right now, I'm just going to show you the buildings. As you can tell, my dragon's 26. The dragon building. My dragon itself is much higher. Forge, barracks, that military training is 30. My watchtower is 28. My wall is 29. As you can tell, 30, 30, 25 for trade posts, 30, 30, 30, 26 for Hall of War, 30 for Wishing Well. But if you look over here, you see a lot of this. Hold on, let me clear out this. Is 20s. As you can tell, I am working to get my military tents and hospitals to 30. Oh, crud. I forgot Sanctum came out because I updated before I decided to make this video. But yay, welcome. Sanctum is finally here. If you don't know what Sanctum is, I'll make another video and show you after I lose some troops. But as you can tell, everything is not 30. It reflects in my overall power. So with that being said, let's go into power. As you can tell, I change my name a lot. I get bored. But it will always have some variation of Lily. But as you can tell, look at my overall power. Let's see. Building power is 31 million, almost 32 million. And my research power is 8 million, almost 9 million. Now look at my stats. This is what you get when you power level. You don't get really good stats. You don't. Now I'm going to swap over to my equipment. Yes, I do have, come on, Death Seeker plus 1 sword now. Whee! Alright, let's look at my stats now. My overall power went up to almost 83 million. But look at my stats now. They jumped up so much because of my war gear. I know, right? Alright, now with that being said, let me swap over my 24 and I'll show you that build. That is, unlike this account, which was a power build, just power leveling to 30, my 24 I have built up one level at a time. Bam, 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 bam. So let me swap over and I'll show you that one. Okay, now we're on my 24. As you can tell, forgot to swap out my gear. Okay, as you can tell, she is a solid 33 million power. I just got her to 24, so all my buildings are not up to 24, but most of them, like I have a couple that still need to go to 24. Oh, let me grab that real quick. Like I said, as you can tell, I do have a couple buildings that need to go up to 24. But for the most part, she is a solid build. The only thing I've really slacked on is down here. As you can tell, most of my tents are where they need to be, 24, 20, 23, 24. My hospital's getting there. Since I've gotten to 30, I really haven't had a whole lot of time to really focus on her. But as you can tell, she is pretty much a solid build. The only thing I'm kind of slacking on is research. As you can tell, combat research gets really expensive. Oh, sorry, my game's acting a little crazy right now. But let's look at her stats without gear. Alright. As you can see, my overall power right now is a 33, a little over 33 million. My building power is a little over 21 million. And my research power is almost 3 million. Now look at my stats. 40, 100s, 100s. You know, pretty weak shit. Sorry, can't say that word. Alright, now I'm going to swap over to my gear. Now I've got stats in 2 and 300. Yeah. Stats that are 100 to 300. I like the solid all-around build before pushing up to the next level because, one, those banners, it's easier to place the banners as you're leveling up everything versus power level and then trying to get caught up with the banners, because banners, when you get to 30, are a lot for just one for 30. I think some of them are almost 2,000 banners. And if you're not dropping the cash for banner packs, getting them through Spirit Altar, it takes a while. It's a lot of work. That's why I think, honestly, a solid all-around build is a lot easier in the long run versus a power level build. Unless you get the cash to drop, then power level, you're a little happy heart out and then catch everything up. But sorry, I got hiccups. But yeah, this is y'all have seen my 24. You've seen ours 22, 23. If you give me a second, I'll pause, swap back over to 30, and wrap this video up as the 30. Okay, I'm back at my 30 now. Yeah, you can tell the difference between the stats, the gear, my stats with gear for my 30 and my stats with gear for my 24. They're what, maybe 200 points. It's a big enough separation, but not big enough if you're going against people with 600-700 plus stats. I'm going to be working on my 30, getting it up to where it needs to go, and hopefully kicking some serious butt. But whatever way you decide to go, whether it's power level build and then catch everything up, or solid for each level, do what's easier for you. Personally, I think catching everything up and then going to the next level, I like my solid builds, because in the long run, I think, in all honesty, they have better stats. So, I'm going to leave the choice up to you what you want to do, but here is just a brief look at, and mind you, it's a 24 and a 30, so there's a 6 place gap, whatever you want to call it. It's a big enough gap where this 30 should be at the upper 6, almost 700 stats, and it's not. So, personally, I like the solid build. You get better stats in the long run. But it's your castle, your choice. Good luck.